Hi guys, back again. As you can see, I've stained the stock. I initially painted the carved out area a white and just gave it a little bit of a wash just to dirty it up a bit. I filled it full of varnish, which has given it this yellowy look. So let's give it a bit of an aged look. So it's not too bad. Around here on the handle I've just sanded back a bit just to give it a little bit of a worn look. I've done it on a few spots, just the high spots. I've just sanded a bit just to where my thumb would be. So I've just just weathered it a little bit. So yeah, that hasn't come up too bad. I'm quite pleased with that. The body itself I've actually done in chrome. Once I paint it, you'll see why. It's going to be a mixture of both gunmetal grey and black. So I'll go shoot off and do that now and get back to you. So as you can see, she's all finished and has been for a little while now. It was ready for the premiere of episode 7, which I did take it along to. So as you can see, she's all done. The main body part here was done with the gunmetal, and I've also done just inside all the cutouts of the gunmetal. The muzzle, end of the muzzle here's been done in gunmetal as well. The barrel shroud, yeah, that's probably what it would be known as. The shroud for the barrel was done in a gloss. It was a bit too glossy when I first painted it up, so I've just hit it with a real light coat of matte varnish, and it's just dulled it down a little bit. It's still reasonably shiny, but it's just dulled it down a little bit. With the silver paint that I put down under it, under the black and the gunmetal, as you can see, there's all little scratches along all the leading edges here. You can see the silver showing through. Basically, once I painted it silver, I went over with the darker colour, the black and the gunmetal, then just got a really fine, I think it was 2000 grit wet and dry sandpaper, just lightly went over the edges, because let's face it, they're the bits that are going to get bashed around the most, so they're going to lose a bit of paint. So just along the top here, basically any of the leading edges, along the trigger guard's been done. Don't know if you can see it, but some wear on the trigger. Along the shroud, I've just hit it with a bit of sandpaper, and also the trusty steel kitchen scourer. I've just smacked it around a bit with that, just put a few scratches here and there just to give it a bit more weathering, a bit more damage on it. So yeah, she's all done now. For those who were quite observant a little bit earlier when I showed the main body in silver, you would have noticed a bit of a join, probably along around here somewhere. With the black paint, that's actually filled the joint in, so it's actually come up pretty good. You can't notice the joint anymore. And someone's just sent me an email. Yeah, so you can't see the joint anymore. The handle I had an oops with. I painted it the day of the premiere, and I didn't put enough glue in, and it was a bit loose, and next day the handle actually fell off, so that's all been re-glued on. It's nice and tight, it's not going anywhere, so all good. I whacked a bit of rubber on the back of the stock here just to finish it off. The white paint that I put inside the cutout, that's actually aged quite nicely. It kind of looks like an old what could you call it, an old weathered, been out in the sun for a long time type of bone. So I'm quite happy with that. So all in all, there she is. It's all done. I haven't put a scope on it yet. I'm still debating whether to put a scope on it or just some peep sights. But at the moment I'm quite happy the way it is. I may eventually put a scope on it. I may eventually put peep sights on it. At this stage, yeah, that's up in the air. But there she is. Okay, we shall catch you later. See you guys.